Are fines issued by courts really being paid up? That's the question some have been asking in recent years. A report by a committee of Westminster MPs revealed in 2012 that nearly £2 billion was owed in unpaid court fines. In 2013, changes were brought in to make it easier for Scottish courts to chase up any fines that were still owed. But Mev Brown is relaunching a campaign to ensure that the courts have even more control in collecting unpaid fines.
The campaign effectively started in 2011 when I wrote an article in the Police Professional magazine outlining the reforms that are required for courts to collect in full all outstanding court fines. In 2012 I had an article in the Edinburgh Evening News, and last year I had a couple of articles in the Journal of the Law Society of Scotland. To fully implement the reforms, we require legislation from Westminster, so I'm going to relaunch the campaign to raise the profile of the reforms required over the next 3 months.
And Mev warns the amount of money owed could be even higher.
2 years ago, the Public Accounts Committee reported that there was £1.9 billion worth of uncollected court fines. The National Audit Office earlier this year reported that that sum had increased to £2.3 billion. That's a £400 million increase in 2 years. The fact is the courts simply don't have the tools necessary to recover these court fines. But beyond that, if somebody really doesn't want to pay the court fine, there's very little the authorities can do to force them. What happens is most people are recalled to the courts for non-payment of court fines, and they're given an alternative sentence, which is typically community service or jail.
But what about potential obstacles ahead? Here's one example I put to him.
There's actually been ideas exchanged in the public domain about the criminal element of the law being taken away from the non-payment of the TV licence fee. So it would be seen as a civil offence rather than a criminal offence. Do you not see that as an obstructive barrier potentially to any changes that you want to see?
I think the real issue, particularly from the BBC's perspective, is that the number of unpaid licence fees will go up if it is decriminalised. Ultimately, the issue is the payment of the TV licence. If the courts can't force people to pay, it's just a waste of time. If the courts have the tools to force people to pay A, the court fine, and B, the TV licence, everybody's a winner. At the moment, everybody's a loser.
Anas Hassan reporting.